Hello everyone and welcome back. Today you join us for the Silverstone or the British Grand Prix race preview. Now, we don't have Mr. Owen here today. He will be back though on Monday with the race review, everything that happened. But first, let's have a little bit of a recap of what happened over the last few years at the Silverstone Grand Prix. So let's start off then with who won last year and the year before. Last year, it was Lewis Hamilton that won. The year before it was Sebastian Vettel, but a few things happened at that race. Some very some very controversial crashes, and let's not forget that there's been some amazing racing over there over the past few years. Maybe not so in like the turbo hybrid era. It's been kind of boring. Apart from the 2018 race, that was actually pretty good. But the 2014 race was pretty good, and moving back then when it was in the rain, all those races were absolutely brilliant. So, obviously in Hungary, if you didn't watch our race review of Hungary, definitely go ahead. It is absolutely, it's well worth watching actually. As we know, the Ferraris didn't do very well. The Mercedes absolutely dominated, and Verstappen crashed and all that. So, yeah, overall it was interesting to say the least in Hungary. So let's now get on to what I expect from each of the teams. So we'll start out with Mercedes then, and well, if Hungary didn't suited their track, or if Hungary didn't suit their car, then well, let's just say Silverstone will. So expect quite a battering of the field. I wouldn't be surprised if both Ferraris get lapped again. In terms of the Ferraris, I do not know as of this moment if they are bringing updates. If they are, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I have no idea what they are. So I think it's probably safe to assume that Ferrari aren't going to be winning like Sebastian Vettel did and walk like an Egyptian this time around 2 years after he won the last one. In terms of the other Ferrari powered cars, the Alfa Romeos, unlikely they're going to do much better. And the Haas's, if their brakes don't die or if both their drivers don't crash into each other, then well, I don't think they're going to get. I don't think any Ferrari powered car, realistically, is going to get points, and that is a very sad. I mean, Ferrari probably will get points, but not really any of the other ones, which, as again, is quite sad. Let's go over to Red Bull then, and their track. Does the track really suit their car? What would my answer be? My answer would probably be no, it doesn't. Obviously, last year we had the big incident with Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen. So, I mean, it's hard to say. They were quick enough last year, but I mean, their cars changed. I don't expect much from Red Bull. I think they'll be faster than the Ferraris, but I do not think that they will be faster than any of the other stuff. So then let's go on to the other Honda power card, which is the AlphaTauri, the Toro Rosso. For any of you who haven't really been keeping up to date with the F1 liveries, I mean, they've been fortunate enough this season, haven't they? I mean, Pierre Gasly doing quite well in the first opening races. I don't think AlphaTauri had a brilliant race last time out, but yeah, honestly, I think overall it's been strong from AlphaTauri, but I don't think they're a fantastic outfit. Especially when it comes to Silverstone, I don't really expect for them to be as competitive as we maybe have seen them in previous races. I just don't really see that happening. Moving on then to, we'll go with the other Mercedes powered cars. So we'll go with the racing points. Now, this is very interesting, okay? So, as of yesterday, there was a clause in Sergio Perez's contract to say that if he was to be released, so it had to be yesterday, due to sponsorship deals, okay, and all that. Now, they were in talks with Sebastian Vettel, and as you know, Sebastian Vettel is actually leaving Ferrari at the end of this year. Sainz is replacing him. So right now, Vettel doesn't have a drive, and realistically, Aston Martin, as it will be next year, is his really only option. So there have been kind of suggestions that Checo is currently in talks with Alfa Romeo, which would probably leave Giovinazzi out of a seat because I think Raikkonen is 10 times better than Giovinazzi. So yeah, that would be my personal perception of things, but I don't think that's actually going to happen now. But you never know. You never know. Moving on then, obviously, to the Williams cars. They did say, I think George Russell did say actually in his interview, that it's very unlikely that Williams are going to get anywhere near the points this race. It doesn't suit their car unless there's a massive big pile up. Highly unlikely the Williams are going to get many points in this race for this time around. A little bit disappointing. I would have liked to see them in with a shout. You know, obviously they were close in Austria. They were getting there, and yeah, obviously it's just a little bit disheartening, I suppose. But yeah. So that is going to do. I think that is actually all the 10 teams. So that is. Oh no, sorry, Renault. How could I forget Renault and McLaren? McLaren, didn't have a fantastic race last time. I will be 100% honest with you. Actually, is that really fair to say? No, that's not entirely fair to say. But no, I think Renault and McLaren, pretty sound overall. I think they'll be in with a shout of points anyway. McLaren, I think Carlos is an awful lot better last race than Lando. Obviously Lando just getting into points, but yeah. Either way, I think they're gonna be in with a shout of points. Okay, so now we get to my ones to watch for this race, and I think it's gonna be this man, Sebastian Vettel. He needs to prove a point. If he wants to drive next season, he needs to prove a point. He knows experience. He's won here plenty of times before. Obviously, he's had some incredible drives before. Obviously, against Fernando Alonso in 2014. So I think he could be a one to watch. Also Lando Norris briefly as well, just because he is proving to be quite an incredible man. Now, while we're on here, obviously, we'll just talk about the 3 circuits that I'm added. So, Portimao, Nürburgring, and Imola have all been added to the circuit, or have been added to the calendar. But, okay, it is worth noting this really quickly. That brings us to 16 rounds, okay? Sky require 18 rounds. Now, there is talk, obviously, of a doubleheader in Bahrain. That would carry us over. But I also think there is talk of a doubleheader in Sochi, which will bring it to 20. So, actually, it's not a shortened season at all. It's one less, so it's not exactly shortened. Anyway, stay tuned, because we have a huge amount of races. Remember, we're only 4... Well, this is the 4th race now. So, I mean, you know, there is going to be plenty of Formula 1 action to do. Stay around on the channel, because we're going to be having plenty... of amazing times, I suppose, and just amazing content for you guys. Now, if you're interested in Formula 1, then you should probably tune off now, because I'm kind of ending the actual F1 thing. There's more now about general channel news. I have a few names in mind. I've been thinking, and I'm gonna throw them around to a few of my friends, see what they think of them. And if I get a good enough response, I'm going to make one of them permanent. Obviously, because we cover such a wide range of things, I mean, we go right from football to Formula 1 to FIFA to everything. I mean, and when the rugby starts back up, we have rugby stuff as well. So, I mean, for a 5-day operating window, there's a lot of content. And some, I'm actually now maybe considering maybe having 2 uploads a day, maybe... I'm considering it. I don't really think it's going to happen, just with the amount of effort that I have to put in to even get one video out. So yeah, I don't realistically think that's going to be possible. But again, you never know. You never know. We can always hope for you guys' sake. If there's anything else you want me to see, because I had a look. Now, on my previous 2 videos, said I have 3 and 4 reviews. That's actually not true. I went in to my YouTube Studio app, and it says that there are about 10 and 8 or something like that, which is realistically what I'm getting. I'm getting an average of about 7 to 19%. And to be fair with you, there's only about 23% of you who aren't subscribed that are watching my videos. Doesn't mean that's any excuse to go watch my videos. Also, I am currently working on another TV series review. It is one I've been trying to make for a very long time, since about April, but just haven't really found the time with everything that's going on recently, due to pandemic and just content I'm putting up now. I am working on another one. You guys are going to enjoy it. I know you guys are. It is one that's a little bit contentious, a little bit controversial at the moment, so I think it's right up your guys' street. And thank you again to everybody who's watching my Gangs of London video. We currently have just hit 62, the last time I checked, followers on that, and most of you are actually from searching, which is incredible, because we're actually now on the map. That is absolutely amazing, so thank you all so much for watching. But it doesn't mean that you guys can't drop a subscribe or a comment as well. I mean, comment, please. I'll get back to you. I enjoy reading your comments and reading your feedback. It really does help the channel out an awful lot. So yeah, I suppose that's the main thing from you guys. I'm just actually, I know I said to anyone who is actually watching for the F1, you should probably stop watching. Not necessarily true. I am just actually getting the weather up for Silverstone, and it is meant to be cloudy but dry for the race on Sunday, and for Saturday as well. It is looking like at 1500 is gonna be a little 6% chance of rain, but it's gonna be dry. So yeah, that is actually gonna do it all. Now, just before I head off, please let me know what you want to see, because there are some videos that do very well, there are others that don't do well at all, and there are some that for one episode will do well, but for another episode won't. But then if I do another one, it goes up again. So it's very inconsistent, and for me to know my audience and for what you guys want is a little bit hard. I hope you guys understand that. So please do let me know what you guys want to see, and I will go do it. If you want to see more FIFA videos, if you want to see more Gran Turismo videos, more parody ones like we did yesterday, with actually no, it was 2 days ago, with the F1, but it's NASCAR co-commentary. If you want to see more of those, or if you want to see more of Mr. Owner on the channel, if you want to see some more Thunder, I am currently developing my skills because I'm not very good. But anyway, that's all for later on. But do please let me know what you want, and yeah, that's gonna do it all for today, guys. Join us tomorrow where we have our Livery Friday. Last episode did pretty okay actually. So yeah, we'll be doing tips and tricks for you guys on the livery editor. I know the livery editor is about 3 years old, but it'll carry over for the new game, hopefully. And if we get any more news on Gran Turismo 7, or I'm currently doing a video for Forza Motorsport, I will be letting you guys know as well. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. We will see you later. Goodbye.
Sometimes I feel so deaf. I'm calling on you cause I can't do it myself. But it's going to make up for the years and tears. Mercedes rear through this right today.